BWA here, Buddhist with Attitude. My apologies for getting this video out very late in the game here. During this time, you know, with my day/night job, comedy gigs, and the holiday spirit out there fighting and carrying on, doing the holiday shopping for people you don't like. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You've been there. In between doing all that stuff, your favorite role model fell a bit under the weather. No Kofifi, so don't panic. So I had to rest a bit, get my voice back on point. But anyway, I'm back in the saddle again, so you not want to miss this one, because this one right here this one's the one. So onward to our regularly scheduled program. In other words, feel nothing but the love. YouTube universe. What is going on, all my hitmen and Harley Quinns? You know who it is. It's your favorite mother freaking role model, the Buddhist. Woosah with an attitude, Hitman Thornton Ferrari Action TV. Merry Yuletide. Greetings. Merry Christmas. And all Merry Stinking Christmas. Have yourself. I don't know the rest of the lyrics of that song, so just whatever. I was trying to do a remix, but it didn't work out quite well. Anyway, Merry Stinking Christmas and bah humbug to the rest of you. Alright, people, got something special about to crack here. First off, as I said, was a bit under the weather, so if I happen to be coughing like I'm hacking up a lung or something, my apologies. Still getting over it. Anyway, I'm about to do a review of episode 5 and 6 because, again, was crazy busy, then fell under the weather and just didn't get a chance to get around to 5. So like I did for the first review of the Hawkeye episode, they released 1 and 2, right, back to back. So now I'm gonna do 5 and 6 back to back, you know, as a little shout out to it. Anyway, let's get right to it for a quick review of episode 5, Ronin. Alright, let's get right to it. First off, Yelena got the snap. She got blipped out of existence, came back freaking out. Oh my god, I gotta find Natasha. Alright. Now, Kate returns home. She needs some mama love because after the big fight on the rooftop, everybody basically was getting their asses kicked. She came home to get some mama love. Oh, my mama, you know, Hawkeye saved me. He told me to get out of his life, blah, blah, blah. You know, the usual gist. Hawkeye told the girl, kick rocks. The Black Widow's in the mix now. It's got real. You gotta go. Don't need you. Later, kick rocks. Of course, hence the mental daddy issues of her father dying and not being around. You get the gist of where her feelings and emotions are going. And you got Mama Eleanor, aka Ms. the Slim Shady, basically throwing her man Jack Duquesne under the bus because Hawkeye and Kate, caught me slipping, did some digging and found out what was going on with Jackie Duquesne's business. So Eleanor sees they getting close, threw him under the bus, got him arrested. He's gone. They go see the LARPers. LARPers are back. Love the LARPers. You gotta love the LARPers. Okay. Basically, they go see Grills from the LARPers. That's my dude. Anyway, they go see Grills from the LARPers. The LARPers are back. Gotta love the LARPers. The LARPers are awesome. Anyway, go sees the LARPers. You know, Clint's talking to Grills, you know, tell them what happened, but he also has their uniforms. Hey, they made the uniforms, you want them? There you go, blah, blah, blah. And then you got Clint goes to the memorial of the Avengers to talk to Natasha, you know, have a little moment, says, I'm sorry, going to have to do what I said I wasn't going to do. He's got to go become Ronin. Then he goes, meets up with Echo to have their little talk or fight or whatever, to let her know, because when I was watching that fight, I was like, damn, Echo's getting the best of him. But then I was thinking, wait a minute, he wants to talk to her, doesn't want to kill her. So he basically is letting her know, hey, it wasn't me, it was me, but it was your boss that sent out the word to get your papa axed. So there you go. You got Clint talking to Laura about, you know, still haven't got the watch, gotta find out what's going on. Now, I'm curious, is Laura, are they going to be betraying Laura as a former SHIELD member or whatever? And or is she also going to be Mockingbird? Because if you remember in the comics, Clint and Mockingbird, Hawkeye and Mockingbird, had a relationship. Not a bad way to go if they do that. Then you have Echo confronting Kazi about after she, you know, tangled with Hawkeye. You got Echo confronting Kazi, basically saying, hey, where were you the night? Why weren't you there the night my pops got killed? And he's like, well, what are you talking about? No one told me that they were having a meeting, blah, blah, blah. So Echo knows he's full of shit. Kate and Yelena have a little girls' night conversation about why she's there. She's there to kill Clint. Kate's like, why? He's my hero. He's an Avenger. He saved the world. He helps people. No one's perfect. Elena's like, too bad, girl. You don't know him. You don't know him. I'm going to kick his ass. So that's basically how that went down. So this is all out of context. I'm just trying to get right to the point. So the next thing you know, you get Clint, Kate back at, you know, Grill's place, the LARPers. Back at Grill's place, chatting it up, and then she gets sent a message from Yelena saying, oh, that, you know, your mom's is the one who hired me. Okay? And she sent her a video, and Kate's like, who is this? And it was Kingpin in the video. So, and Clint's like, that's the guy I've been warning you about. That's the one I've been warning you about. Kingpin. So basically we find out when Eleanor's husband died, Kate's father died, he died owing a debt, a big debt to Kingpin. So Eleanor basically was paying it off, doing favors for Kingpin. Now we find out why she was being so shady all the time, okay? But now she's saying, hey, I've been doing all these favors for you. We've got a great relationship. We had a good thing going, but now my daughter's getting too close. That's where I draw the line. It's a wrap. I'm done. And then you get Echo confronting Kingpin about, you know, hey, I'm done. I ain't going to look for Ronin no more. Lost my eyes on the prize. I got my head back in the, getting my head back in the game. It's all good. Just need some time off to work all this out. And Kingpin said, cool, I love you. Your father always wanted the best for you, blah, blah, blah. But Kingpin knows, okay, that's a sign. You got, Eleanor leaving me. Now Echo's gonna leave me. We gotta send a message. So they get this montage of them making the trick arrows, so and so, which is kind of cool to see Clint finally, how he makes his trick arrows and stuff like that, which is pretty badass, which is awesome. Then they go to the Christmas party her mom threw. Christmas party, her mom threw, Clint, Kate shows up, they're all dressed up, and the LARPers. The LARPers are there in disguise. The LARPers are there in disguise because they're there to help out. They're the backup. Then, of course, Yelena shows up because she's after Hawkeye, remember? Next thing you know, all hell breaks loose. You get this big old fight in the ice rink, which was badass, by the way. Badass. And got trick arrow action happening all over the place. Okay. And then they end up getting split up. Then Yelena shows up, gets into it. Then Yelena shows up, gets into it, Hawkeye. Then you got Eleanor getting into it with Kingpin, and then Kate showing up, helping out. You got Kate shooting arrows at him, having no effect. The next you know, Eleanor shows up, hits him with the car. That barely does anything. And then Kate goes after Kingpin. He's throwing around like a rag doll. He grabs her, breaks her arrows, stay out of the way kind of thing, he yells at her. But then she rigged one of the trick arrows to explode, knocks him back, knocks him out. Goes to her mom apologizing, they hugging, making up and whatnot. But then you go back to Clint and Yelena, they getting into it. Yelena's trying to kill him. Clint's trying to talk to her, let her know, hey, I didn't kill her. You know, basically tells the story that she sacrificed herself, you know. And you know Yelena, you know how you know Natasha, you know how it is. And knowing how Natasha is and how stubborn she is. But then she doesn't believe him. Then he does their little whistle that her and her sister Natasha have with each other, that only they do with each other, the whistling. And Yelena's like, whoa, only me and her know that whistle. How do you know it? So then she figures out they must have been really close. That's kind of a cheesy way to end it, but they got to wrap this thing up, people. They got to wrap it up. So he does this whistle, which makes her freeze in her tracks and realizing, okay, this is real. Then you guys really are close. You guys were the best of friends, because Yelena didn't know how close Hawkeye and Natasha were. Okay, she doesn't know that. They were really close, like brother and sister close. And so they patch up things, and she goes her way, and that's that. Then you smash cut to Echo confronting, Echo and Kazi get into it. She whoops his ass. It looks like she killed him, but we don't know. Then you got Echo confronting Kingpin. Looks like, because this was just like in the comics, Echo confronting Kingpin, because Kingpin in the comics, was, killed her father, and that's pretty much what have you. Same thing. She figured it out. So she confronts Kingpin, pulls a gun on him. Camera pans up out of the scene. You hear a gun go off, but you don't see it. So you don't know if she shot him, shot in the air, shot by his ear, shot him in the leg. You don't know. Then you have the cops show up and arrest Eleanor, because she, because she did put out the hit or whatever you want to do on getting Armando, whatever, that's, Armand, Jack Duquesne's uncle, got him killed. She got him killed, so she was an accomplice to that. So she got arrested for that. Daughter basically is like turning her in kind of thing. So you get Hawkeye finally makes it home for Christmas to see his family. And what a surprise, he brought the dog and Kate. Kate's mom's locked up, and obviously she needs to be on the DL because it still isn't safe for her, because obviously Kingpin got away. So made it home, and in the meantime they're figuring out names for each other, which is names for her, by the way, which is hilarious. So yeah, that's my all over the place review. My apologies, don't care. It's Christmas time. About to go finish up the rest of opening my gifts. So leave the comments down below and let me know what you thought of Hawkeye, the series. Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Would you like to see more of that series? I know I do. And hey, until next time, this is Hitman Thornton, your favorite mother freaking role model, the Buddhist with attitude. Until next time, peace out, biatches. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. And remember to always, especially during this time, stay Zen as F with your loved ones.